What's up everybody? Simon here. Today in this episode, I'm super excited to unbox, set up, and review the Donerton I09. Now this earbud, or these earbuds I should say, have 140-hour battery life. That's right, I've reviewed a similar product, the TOZO T12 Pros, on the channel that have a similar case that allows the case to act like a battery pack. So check that review on the channel. But today I'm gonna go ahead and review the Donerton version. Now I don't see any branding on this box, so this is probably a Chinese product. It goes for about $36. The link is below on Amazon, and 140-hour battery life for $36 with Bluetooth 5.1. We need to see if this is a quality product or not and test its earbuds with music and a call. So before I review and unbox this thing, I ask that you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also check out Tech Visibility for the latest product news and reviews. So let's get into this unboxing. The box here is pretty basic, and the shrink wrap sometimes actually ruins it with the shine. So patented product, says Donerton, and there's really not much here. So wireless 5.1 touch controls, stereo sound, obviously, that's the case. What's interesting, it tells you the battery, and that's how it's able to charge so much. But that's pretty much it. So model I09, chip version 5.1, and I think that's the Bluetooth. So let's get this unboxed. It's pretty simple. You just slide it right out after you remove the shrink wrap. I thought that was a piece, but it's not. And then you have your case. Wow, that looks like a luggage, guys. This is huge. And if you look here, that's the 3rd gen AirPods. This is the Donerton luggage, I'm gonna say. On the case itself, you have an in for charging and an out for charging something else. So we're gonna see if it charges my iPhone, etc. Inside, you have a little flimsy case or a cover. Look at that, it shakes back and forth, which I'm not a fan of. You don't see that from Apple at all. This hinge is solid, and this hinge feels very cheap. I don't know, I feel like if it fell like this, you know, if you dropped your case on it, this would pop right off. That would really upset me. Inside is a mirror, so you could look at yourself and see if you are beautiful. And right now I'm not looking good with this guy here, little baby boo scratch. And then you have your charging. Now there is 3 charging copper tips here, so that slot pops in like this, and a good magnet. And then there is an indicator on this mirrored case, and it's saying it's charging it. The case is at 97%, and you got both your earbuds charging right now. Inside, you have your little USB-A to USB-C, and what's neat is, I guess this could go both ways. So you could actually charge it, and then you could use it to charge something as well from the other side, as long as that device is USB-C. And then you have tips that came in this little baggie. There it is. So you have your small tips and your very large tips, and on the earbud comes a little, or medium, excuse me, tip. Then there's a brief manual that we need to look at, okay? We always look at the manual because someone said it helped them find their manual one time, and I've been doing it since. So inside this little booklet that I'll need a magnifying glass for, hopefully you guys could see it with the zoom in. Pretty simple, charge pins are there. So here we go, powering on, you hold for 3 seconds. Left and right, stereo mode with both in. Play music is touch the button once. Press the touch button. That sounds this sounds like they need help writing a manual. Hit me up, I need another job. Press touch button for 1 second and release it on the L, previous song, R for the next song. So on the left, you press and touch for 1 second, release it, it'll go previous song on the left, on the right it'll go next song. Touch button twice to adjust volume, on the left for decreasing, right for increasing. Voice assistant, touch the button 3 times. So I think they're talking about tapping, not touching. Call comes in, short press, 1 touch button answer, long press rejected. I think long press means hold. And during the phone call, you could end the phone call with a short press. During the call, the volume can be controlled with the mobile phone. All right, enough of that. I'm gonna see if this charges my DJI Osmo Pocket 2. That's this guy right here. Use it for B-roll sometimes, and you'll be seeing more of that in the future. So plug it in on this end. Now this is a USB-C that's actually came with the Donerton case, and we're gonna go ahead and pop it in this side. Oh, that does not fit. Oh, there we go. Got it in. All right. So it is charging it. Look at that. The green indicator is flashing on here, and it is charging it. That's incredible. So for $35, you could actually get earbuds, but they'll also act as a charging station. That's pretty cool. So if it charged that, I would assume it charges the iPhone. Let's plug it in and see. I have my iPhone charging cable here, and these are tough to get in. Once I got it in and fit it. Now you're probably thinking I didn't get the USB-A in the right side. No, it's actually a snug fit. Here's the iPhone. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. It's charging the iPhone Max. So good job, Donerton. I'm gonna do something fun today because I have my Akai scale. We're gonna weigh this thing because it looks like a luggage that you travel with. So I have the Akai scale here. We're gonna go ahead and turn it on. And we're gonna see what the AirPod 3rd Gen is. That is 46.7 grams. All right. In relative, an iPhone Max 12 Pro Max is 271 grams. Okay. Can we guess what this is? All right. Here we go. 100.1 or 101.8. It's actually not that much heavier than the Apple AirPods 3rd Gen, considering the size bulk difference. I mean, let's take a look how much different that really is. So if we look here, these are hefty. This lid is killing me, guys. This is what will ruin the case for me and probably make me buy the TOZO T12 Pros. I just don't see this as holding up. I bet if I really push it, this thing's gonna pop off, and I don't like that about it. Anyway, aside from that, we were able to charge while the earbuds were charging, and let's pop these guys in and see how they look. So not a good fit from the beginning for me, okay? Now, I'm usually a medium ear tip guy, and these are, I feel like would fall out. I mean, they're not too bad, but let's get them paired up and let's play some music so I could give you the truth of these and the real reason that you're gonna be buying them. Okay, first song I'm gonna play. Wow, these sound good. I'm playing. Of course, we're gonna play something else, but this isn't a rap song. It's a song that has more acoustics, some upbeat melody. It's a remix. I'll try to make it louder. So hold is next song, left is previous song, hold. So a single tap is pause and play. Double tap is volume up. Kind of annoying to do that every I wish it was a hold so you could adjust the volume throughout. But they sound pretty good. You're not seeing this super joyous happiness, but for $35 with a charging case, they sound really good. Quality is good. The bass, not really strong bass. The mids are pretty good. The highs are better, I would say. I mean, they're good. They're really good. Are they better than the TOZO T12 Pros? I would say because of the case, no. And the hinge, but the sound is on par. So if you're choosing between the two and you like these for the cheaper price or the design, they're pretty good. Let's play a rap song. This is where we'll know if the bass is really good or not. All right, here we go. It's starting. You know how they start up. Oh my God, the bass is strong on these. Holy moly. That's the song I'm playing. Of course, it's not what's going to be shown on the TV, but you're gonna, I mean, there is like bass here, okay? Whoa. And it's clear. A little bit on the lows, it's not as good. It feels like a little pitchy. But if you want bass and you want a lot of battery life, these are good. I would say way better than the TOZO T12 Pros in my opinion in terms of bass. They call it a fashionable, stylish design on their ad. I think it's an interesting design. Definitely recommend they improve this like Hinge. That feels like it's on its last leg. I don't know if it's just my case. Comment below. What I like about these is the LED digital display in the mirror. That's pretty neat. That tells you the battery life and if each earbud is charging. What I love is up to 140 hours playtime. So 5 or 6 hours on the earbuds, that's not much, but the case just extends it so many charges over. In fact, they say you could get up to 23 times. I personally have not tested that, but I don't doubt it because it feels like a thick battery pack right here. And they say a 10-minute charge will allow for 1 hour of playtime. Unfortunately, because this has so much battery and the earbuds have so much left, I haven't done that, but usually those stats are on point. Powerful bass with a 6mm composite driver. The composite driver did really deliver lots of bass out of this. In fact, some of the biggest bass I've heard out of earbuds, I can't believe these are $35. These do provide immersive sound with the bass. They fit pretty decent. At first I was having a fitment issue. Unfortunately, these don't have noise canceling or transparency mode. I think that's a cool future upgrade. So overall, these do provide some great quality sound. They're IPX7 waterproof, which is pretty high. That's amazing. I think they did that because of the fact that this is a charging case. You're going to bring it everywhere. Bluetooth 5.1, so there's no potential lag in connection. It's a good distance. Obviously, it depends on your receiving device. Doesn't really matter for latency as much. I wouldn't use these for gaming. I don't think the latency on these are really good. With gaming, you want to be at 30 or below in terms of your latency rating. So these are probably at about 50 or 60. I don't know. They don't specify, but I wouldn't use them for gaming. Although, pretty impressed with the design, the case, the style. Big drawback for me, honestly, guys, is this silly hinge. I keep playing with it. I just feel like it's gonna go, and I don't know if it bothers you, but comment below if it does. Overall, if you're satisfied with this review, if you feel the same way about my test, comment below. Let me know what you think. Give us a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Check out techvisibility.com for the latest product news and reviews. Don't forget to check out the TOZO T12 Pro, which has a very similar case and also 140 hours of battery life before buying these if you're interested in that type of earbud. And it's a great concept. I do agree, especially if you're traveling a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching.